Thank you, Lee. Much appreciated. Right. Turn that on. Put that on. Put that on. Put that on. No, off. Not on. Put that on. Up here there should be something for route indicator lights. Instrument light. No, that was already on. How are we looking out here? It's tractor time, people. It's tractor time. This should be a empty one that we're going to go and load. We're all good. In which case, take our pinned brakes off. HEAs are the coke wagons, Crucible. BBAs are the steel coil wagons. I'll stop flicking the mouse about now. So happy to have a tractor in the game. Now want a BR Blue split head code 37/1. Am I feeling better than this time yesterday? Oh yeah, a lot. I had a good 7-8 hours sleep last night, which is a lot more than I normally get. I normally aim for about 5 or 6 hours, so getting 7 or 8 hours sleep should be a lot happier. Yeah, well, normally at the weekend, see, I work quite long hours during the week, or I'm awake long hours, and combinations of that I work on and doing other stuff. But I then sort of recover that over the weekend. So normally I sleep in stupidly late on a weekend, and that's how I sort of balance it out. But obviously I can't do that this weekend, and it sort of hit me hard yesterday. These are the BBA wagons. Proof if you don't believe me. Must be crushed. Yeah, this is Thornaby, Joe. This is Thornaby. This is Tees. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off while I munch my sandwiches. British train with a nose instead. Oh, can you see the camera on you? Apologies if there's lots of munching. I've moved the microphone away to minimise the munchy sounds. You didn't see that there was some pralines and cream ice cream in my freezer last night, though, did you? I love your optimistic views on life and seeing the ice cream and stuff like that. Yeah, this is very true. My wife promises me that it is, but that doesn't mean that the kids haven't overridden that. Right, cross onto the main line. Speed up in a minute. There we go. Go full tractor. Hello mate, Meatcake, when did you get in? I didn't see you. Might as well let anyone in. Sneaky little 25 limit. I just sneak over the fence around the back again. One day we'll get that hole patched up. Thank you for it. So and so didn't respond to me. I'm immensely amused that you immediately wondered if that was what gets dressed to give today. Immensely amused. But I meant the other 37. Well, I lost my can of soda there for a minute. Well, I should probably put the background down and get this on trim. Right, change the drive itself for just a moment. So no driver anywhere. That little interruption from the Kit Kat. We go on, 37s are amazing, such an iconic sound to them. Microphone back over now because I know how much you love my tones, especially Moggy and Baked Bean Kid. They like hearing my voice the most. Oh, I do like the Pepsi Max raspberry. No, I've got the I've got the leaded coffee now. Stole it, but I wanted a soda for a change instead of drinking coffee all day. what's wrong with coffee? Hey, I never said anything was wrong with coffee all day. I would never say there's anything wrong with coffee all day. My son would as well, and so would my wife. Hey Neil, thank you very much. Or T's to Redcar in this instance, Chris, yes. Forty limit coming up, so I am not rushing. Why are the arrows pointing to the wheels? I'm not sure what you mean, Burbies. Kidney calzone made me hungry until I ate it, and then it made me the opposite of hungry. Yeah. It's very good. What comes with Train Sim World 2020 Collector's Edition? Well, I can't remember what Collector's Edition comes with. Oh, 10 limit. Oh, yeah. Oh, these. That's just the logo. They're not actually pointing to the wheels. They're not pointing to anything. It's the steel logo. Steel sector in this instance. We'll be stopping because I burped on the brakes. Or is it metals division? Don't know why I always call it steels. Steel division, but it should tell you on the Steam page, Higgsies. Hopefully it does. I think it's the 3 main routes. So you get Great Western, Long Island, Northern Transpennine, main specified bun. I think it comes with the deluxe edition Peninsula Corridor, and then it also comes with Raw Z, I think. But hopefully the Steam page will tell you. Getting the PS4 version. Oh, I see what you mean about not being on Steam. Right, okay, let me look it up for you. So yeah, it's Peninsula Corridor, main specified, Northern Transpennine, Long Island Railroad, Royal Nord and Great Western Express are all the ones that are on there. So there's a lot of content there actually. Heck of a lot of content for 32 quid on Amazon. When you're making ray tracing for this game, so the first thing before we can do that is the game's got to get upgraded to the latest version of the Unreal Engine, or a much newer version than currently at least, because the Unreal Engine that we're using doesn't even know about what ray tracing is. Once we're up to the new version, then we can start experimenting with it and work out what works, what doesn't work, what needs reworking to work better with ray tracing. I mean, simply put, all you do is once it's up to the latest engine, we can then just turn it on, and then everything will break, almost certainly. It's a matter of working out what doesn't quite work with the material setups and tweaking things. But there's no planned release for that yet. Does it come with East Coastway? No. No, East Coastway came out quite a long time after, it's only just come out a little while ago, that one, so that came out afterwards. The two British routes on that one were Northern Transpennine and Great Western Express. I mean, you can add East Coastway to it, of course, but it's extra. Oh, that's really cool, baby kid. That's really cool. Must be hay fever, yeah. Totally. Right, that's part one done. When does the next part start? 7:40. 30 seconds. This is where we bring the wagons in and load them up. Release the brakes. Right. You could, if you just do the return to free roam option, you can do whatever you like. Go and find another train. You can stay in the world. I mean, you can do that even without finishing a service if you want. You can just stop, get out, find another one, get in. It says this service is the such and such. You want to take it? Yes, it will release the other one, and you can do this one instead. But some of these services sort of link in from each other naturally. It's like on Peninsula Corridor earlier on, we did 2 services. We did the MP15 followed straight by the F40PH stuff, which relates to it. Right, all I do is click that on. Urbex, or Urban Exploration, but you could. Raise the brakes. Bit on slow speed control. I've set it while in neutral. No? Oh, that's because I'm above it, that's working. Crucible, thank you very much for the resub. Sorry, Robert and Bob. Bob, thank you for the resub. I misread that. That was how that was organised. I can probably pop that to there. other loader will top it up. Just a thought, if it was tired right using manual points, could run the 08 from the Far East Yard round the back to Thornaby, move 37s out of the way and take the service to Tees. Anytime you adjust the consist, so essentially what you have to think about is that at every instruction, part of the completion of the instruction is that you have the expected consist, which means that if you change the consist in any way, like swapping the loco out, then when you get to a destination or a go via, it won't trigger because it's not meeting you haven't met the requirements, which includes having the right train. We've somehow got 50,000 points. So, being kids, so rewrite the entire code so you can swap things about. Simples. No, but don't wanna. Slacker. Hey, I'm not arguing. Balls and Trains just bought TS 2020 and the Plastic Pig. I love the new 450 444. Nice. Back to neutral. Push that off. Back to forward. Hey, for Calix Fox, how's it going? Alright, Dan. Well, yes and no, Rob. If there's no instruction test to stop you doing the journey, then you could do the journey. But if then likely you wouldn't complete the journey at the end because it wouldn't trigger the final instruction. Right, we need to get out. I'm on a couple now. But you could. I've heard of people, making it to where they can actually do the journey, but when they get to the end, it doesn't acknowledge that they've done it. Not as a priority from the out in the main, no, quite. But I know people want to do bonkers things sometimes or make stuff up. But service mode really isn't the right place to make stuff up. It just provides a little bit of an opportunity to do that. Oh. Ah! we'll skip to the third